Hello everyone, welcome to the fifth video of the unit Direct and Inverse Proportion. In the previous video we learned what is inverse proportion. What is inverse proportion? When two quantities are related, increase in one quantity causes the other quantity to decrease, or decrease in one quantity causes the other quantities to increase. We say that those two quantities are in inverse proportion, right? So in case of inverse proportion, we have xy is equal to k. If x and y are the quantities compared, we'll have xy is equal to k. When you take any two x values, that is x1, x2, corresponding to x1 and x2, we'll be having y values, y1, y2. At the time we have x1, y1 is equal to x2, y2. This is in case of inverse proportion. Okay. In this video, we are going to solve exercise 4.2. Okay. First, this one, exercise 4.2, first problem, fill in the blanks. This I have given you as a homework, but also I will do now. Okay. The first question is, 16 taps can fill a petrol tank in 18 minutes. The time taken for 9 taps to fill the same tank will be dash minutes. Okay. Here 16 taps can fill the petrol tank in 18 minutes. If the number of tap is reduced, what happened to the time taken to fill the petrol tank? Okay. Since here, as the number of taps decreases, time taken will increase. So this is in inverse proportion. In case of inverse proportion, we have x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Here x1 is 16 and y1 is 18. Okay. x2 is 9 and we have to find out y2. So substitute here, 16 into 18 is equal to 9 into y2. Okay. And we have to find out y2. Take this 9 to the other side. So y2 is equal to 16 into 18 by 9. 1 9 is 9, 2 9s are 18. So y2 is equal to 16 into 2. 2 16s are 32. Okay. So 9 taps will fill in 32 minutes. Okay. This is the answer for the first one. Now see the second one. If 40 workers can do a project work in 8 days, then dash workers can do in 4 days. Here workers and number of days to complete the work is compared. Okay, here 40 workers can do a project in 8 days. So we have to find out how many workers can do the same work in 4 days. Here number of days decreased. As number of days decreased, number of workers has to increase. Right. So this is also in the inverse proportion. So in case of inverse proportion, x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Here x1 is 40 and y1 is 8. 40 into 8 is equal to, we don't know x2, so take that as x2 only, and y2 is 4 into 4. Okay, we need to find out x2, so take this 4 this side. 40 into 8 by 4 is equal to x2. 1 4 is 4, 10 4s are 40, 10 8s are 80. So x2 is equal to 80. Okay, so 80 workers can do the project work in 4 days. Okay, now we'll move to second one. 6 pumps are required to fill a water sump in 1 hour 30 minutes. What will be the time taken to fill the sump in one pump is switched off? So here we have to understand the question. If 6 pumps are working, to fill water in the sump, it takes 1 hour 30 minutes. And what they are doing is, they are switching off one pump. Okay, one pump is switched off. In first 6 pumps are working. Out of this 6 pumps, they are switching off one pump. So now 5 pumps are working. When 5 pumps are working, how much time it will take to fill the same sump? Okay, here number of pumps. Here number of pumps and time taken is compared. Right. So we have to find out how much time will be required for 5 pumps to fill the water in sump. Okay, we know that we have to convert this 1 hour 30 minutes into minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 1 hour 30 minutes is equal to 60 plus 30 minutes. Okay, 1 hour 30 minutes is equal to 90 minutes. Okay, so we have to find out what will be the time taken to fill the sump if one pump is switched off. We'll take that as x. Let x be the time taken to fill the sump with 5 pumps. Okay, and as the number of pumps decreases, time taken will increase, right? So this is in inverse proportion, and in case of inverse proportion we have x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Now we have to make a table, that is number of pumps and time taken to fill the sump in minutes. When number of pump is 6, time taken is 60 minutes. Okay, when number of pump is 5, we have taken time taken as x. So take this as x1, x2, y1, y2. Now substitute here. What you will get? 6 into 90 is equal to 5 into x, that is 5x. Okay, we'll interchange LHS and RHS. So we'll get 5x is equal to 6 into 90. We have to find out what is the value of x. Okay, take this 5 to the other side. Here 5 is in multiplication. When it goes to other side, it will go in division. So x is equal to 6 into 90 by 5. Okay, first we'll divide 90 by 5. When you divide 90 by 5, 1 5 is 5. Remaining 4 will be there. 8 5s are 40. So when you divide 90 by 5, 1 5 is 5. Remaining 4, 0, 8 5s are 40. So 18. X is equal to 6 into 18. Okay, 18 into 6 is 8 6 are 48. 1 6 is 6. So 108. Okay, so x is equal to 108 minutes. Now we have to convert this 108 minutes into hour. Okay, we know that 1 hour is 60 minutes. Okay, so if you subtract 60 from 108, you will get 48. Okay, so 108 minutes is 1 hour 48 minutes. Time taken to fill the sump with 5 pump is 1 hour 48 minutes. Okay, now we'll see third one. A farmer has enough food for 144 ducks for 28 days. If he sells 32 ducks, how long will the food last? So a farmer is having enough food for 144 ducks for 28 days. Okay, and he sells, out of 144 ducks, 32 ducks is sold. So remaining how many ducks will the farmer will be having? 144 minus 32. When he sells 32 ducks, he will be having remaining 112 ducks. So when number of ducks is reduced, the food will last for more days. When it is 144 ducks, the food is enough for 28 days. When it is reduced to 1 month 2 days, it will be more than 28 days. Right. So here, let x be the number of days the food lasts for 112 ducks. That is what we have to find out. When he sold 32 ducks, when he sells 32 ducks, remaining ducks will be 112. Okay. So we'll take x be the number of days the food lasts for 112 ducks. Okay, as the number of ducks decreases, what happened to the food? The food lasts for more number of days, right? As the number of duck decreases, the food lasts for more number of days. So this is also in inverse proportion. Therefore we have x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Okay, we have to make a table, that is number of ducks and number of days. When number of duck is 144, the food lasts for 28 number of days. Okay, when duck is reduced to 112, what will be the number of days? We have to take here x. Okay, 112 x. So now substitute this here. 144 into 28 is equal to 112 into x, that is 112x. We need to find value of x. So x is equal to 144 into 28 by 112. Okay, so now When you divide 144 and 112, this is 7 2s are 14, 2 2s are 4. Okay, 5 2s are 10, 6 2s are 12. 128 is 28, 2 28s are 56. Okay, 1 2 is 2, 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. So you will get x as 36. Okay, x is equal to 36 days. When the farmer sells 32 ducks, so he will be having 112 ducks, and the food he will be having will be enough for 36 days for that 112 ducks. Okay. Now, sixth problem. Meena had enough money to send 8 parcels, each weighing 500 grams, through a courier service. What would be the weight of each parcel if she has to send 40 parcels for the same money? So, here Meena is having money to send 8 parcels if weight of each parcel is 500 gram through a courier service. So, she has to send 40 parcels with the same money. We have to find out what will be the weight of each parcel if she has to send 40 parcels. Okay. We'll take x as the weight of the each parcel if Meena has to send 40 parcels. Here the quantities compared are number of parcels and weight of each parcels. Right. Here number of parcel is increased from 8 to 40. As the number of parcel increased, the weight has to decrease because she has to send the parcels with the same money, right? So as the number of parcels increase, the weight of each parcel decreases. So this is an inverse proportion. Therefore, x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Now make a table for number of parcel and weight of each parcel. Okay, when number of parcel is 8 of each parcel is 500 gram. When number of parcel is 40, we have taken it as x, weight as x. Substitute here, 8 into 500 is equal to 40 into x, that is 40x. We need to find value of x. So take 40 to the other side. We will get x is equal to 8 into 500 by 40. Okay, now 1 8 is 8. 5 8s are 40. 1 5 is 5. 100 5s are 500. Right. So x is equal to 100. So weight of each parcel is 100 grams. The weight of each parcel, if Meena has to send 40 parcels for the same money, is 100 grams. Okay. Now we'll see seventh one. Seventh problem is, it takes 120 minutes to weed a garden with 6 gardeners. If the same work is to be done in 30 minutes, how many more gardeners are needed? Okay, here what they are telling is to weed a garden. What is meant by weeding? Removing the unwanted plants from the garden. To remove the unwanted plants from the garden, 6 gardeners are working in 120 minutes. Okay, if they have to do the same work in 30 minutes, how many gardeners are needed? Okay, let x be the number of gardeners to weed the garden in 30 minutes. Okay, as the time decreases, more number of people has to work to complete the work with less time, right? So as the time decreases, the number of gardeners to weed the garden increases. Okay, this is in inverse proportion, and in case of inverse proportion, x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Now make a table. Table is for time taken and number of gardeners. Time and number of gardeners. When it is 120 minutes, 6 gardeners are required, and when it is 30 minutes, we have taken it as x. So 120 into x is equal to 30 into x, that is 30x. X is equal to 120 into x by 30. Okay, here also 1 6 is 6, 5 6 are 30. 1 5 is 5, 2 5s are 10, remaining 2, 20 will be there, 4 5s are 20. So 24. To weed the garden in 30 minutes, 24 gardeners are needed. But what they are asking, how many more gardeners are needed? Already 6 gardeners are working. How many more gardeners are required? Means subtract 6 from 24. Okay, because 6 gardeners are already working. So 24 minus 16 is 8. 24 minus 6 is 18, right? So 18 more gardeners are needed to weed the garden in 30 minutes. So totally 24 gardeners are needed to weed the garden in 30 minutes. Okay. Now eighth one. Eighth one is Neelaveni goes by bicycle to her school every day. Her average speed is 12 km per hour and she reaches school in 20 minutes. What is the increase in speed if she reaches the school in 15 minutes? Okay, usually Neelaveni goes to school by bicycle. Her speed is 12 km per hour. Okay, when she goes on her usual speed, she will reach the school in 20 minutes. Okay, now what she's doing is she's increasing the speed so that she will reach the school in 15 minutes. So what is that speed? We have to find out the speed of Neelaveni when she can reach school in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay, so we'll let x be the speed of Neelaveni to reach school in 15 minutes. That is what we have to find out. We'll take it as x. As the time decreases, as the time taken to reach the distance, same distance decreases, the speed increases, right? When you increase the speed only, we'll reach the destination in less time. So as the time decreases, speed increases. So this is in inverse proportion. In case of inverse proportion, we have x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Now make a tabular column for speed and time. When it is 12 km per hour, time is 20 minutes, right? When it is 15 minutes, we have taken it as x. So here 12 into 20 is equal to 15 into x. So x is equal to 12 into 20 by 15. Okay. 5 3s are 15 and 4 5s are 20. 1 3 is 3, 4 3s are 12. So 4 into 4, 16. Okay. So here x is equal to 16. So the average speed of Neelaveni to reach school in 15 minutes is 16 km per hour. Okay, here we have to find out speed. Unit of speed is kilometer per hour. So average speed of Neelaveni to reach school in 15 minutes is 16 km per hour. Okay, this is how we have to do problems in inverse proportions. Okay. So using this as a model problem, try to answer the assignment question. Assignment is exercise 4.2, fourth problem, fifth problem and ninth problem. Okay. Fourth problem is it takes 60 days for 10 machines to dig a hole. Assuming that all machines work at the same speed, how long will it take 30 minutes to dig the same hole? Here with 10 machines we can dig a hole in 60 days. Okay. With 30 machines, how many days it will be requiring to dig a same hole? Okay, here number of machine is increased, so that number of days to complete the work will decrease, right? So using that idea, answer the fourth one. Fifth one is 40 students stay in a hostel. They had food stock for 30 days. If the students are doubled, then for how many days the stock will last? So in a hostel 40 students are staying. For 40 students, the food will be last for 30 days. Okay, for 40 students, food will last for 30 days. And if students are doubled means 40 means doubled in the sense it is 2 into 40. So it is 80 students. When number of students are doubled, twice 40, that is 80 students, how many days the stock will last? Okay, here number of students increased, so number of days the stock lost will decrease. Okay, using that idea, try to answer the fifth one. Now ninth one. A toy company requires 36 machines to produce car toys in 54 days. How many machines would be required to produce the same number of car toys in 81 days? So 36 machine produces car toys in 54 days. Okay, suppose if the same amount of car toys has to be produced in 81 days, how many machines are required? Okay, see, number of days is increase, so number of machines should be decrease. Okay, using this idea, try to solve the 9th problem. Okay, try to complete this assignment. That's for the day. Thank you. We'll meet in next video.